Starting in 1880, Major League Baseball operated a reserve system under which teams could keep players under contract essentially in perpetuity. By the late 1960s, players had enough. The arbitration decision National and American League Professional Baseball Clubs versus Major League Baseball Players Association was the culmination of several years of wrangling between teams who wanted to control talent and players yearning to be free agents. The Major League Baseball Players Association was the labor union that represented players who played for the 24 teams of the National and American Leagues. Their hiring and employment were governed by the Uniform Players Contract. This contract provided that at the end of the last playing season covered by a contract between a player and club, the club would have the right to renew the contract for 1 year on the same terms. This was called the renewal year. Andy Messersmith signed a 1-year contract with the Los Angeles Dodgers in 1974. He didn't sign a new contract at the end of the year. The Dodgers renewed the contract once under the renewal year term. At the end of that year, Messersmith wanted to become a free agent and seek employment with other clubs. The Dodgers refused to release Messersmith. They claimed that the team had already submitted its reserve list to the leagues, thereby reserving Messersmith's services for the upcoming season. Dave McNally had a similar experience with the Montreal club. The association filed grievances on behalf of both players, asking that the clubs be ordered to treat the players as free agents. The association and the clubs took the issue to arbitration. The association argued that a player's contract expired when the renewal year ended. The clubs argued that the Uniform Player Contract stated that a player's contract could be renewed for a year, quote, on the same terms, unquote, and that those terms included the right to contract renewal. This accordingly gave them the right to renew a player's contract every year in perpetuity. The clubs claimed that without this ability to restrict players' services, professional baseball would become utterly unbalanced by free agents migrating to teams with the most money, and the sport would likely cease to exist.